Woohoo! It's early morning. It rained all night last night. What we're going to do this morning is we're going to set 2 posts. Well, we're not going to set 2 posts. We're going to put 2 posts in the ground, and we're not going to set them until later. There's some reasoning behind that, and I'll get to that later on the video. But we're going to take the hydraulic post hole digger, put it on the skid steer, not in the skid steer, and then we're going to take that gate right there and we're going to put it across our back drive. So let's go measure the gate. I think it's a 10-foot gate. And what I'm going to do is I want to set I'm going to dig 2 holes that are 11 foot apart and then put that gate across the back drive. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a sec. All right, let me measure. I'm pretty sure it's a 10-foot gate. This is why you hoard stuff. Yeah, 10 foot. So we're actually going to make the opening 11 foot, and it's a temporary solution. So we're not even going to cement the poles in or fast 2K the poles in the ground. Temporary only. So there's a lot of people be like, you should have done this, should have done that. This gate is going to be up for a week and a half at the most. All right, let's get the post hole digger put on the skid steer. Shoot, what you talking about, driver? I always like to lift it up, double check the pins are in the bottom of the plate. All right, let's go. All right, I think this will be fine right here. Let me raise this up so I can get out. I don't like doing that at all. I'm sorry. We have a sunflower festival on October 19th. And this gate is simply to keep the traffic. This is the back driveway that's going to be the entrance to the festival. And if you haven't seen the other videos, that's the other dirt road that we built. So both roads or both drives go up that way. But anyway, this is simply to keep people from coming onto the property the morning of, before the gates open, right? We're going to have a sheriff's deputy here. We're going to have a parking lot attendant. And this gate is just going to keep people from coming onto the property before the gates open to start the festival. So that's the reason why it's very temporary. But we said we was going to make this 11 feet. Let's put out 11 feet here. All right, that should be all right there. So we'll put 1 post here, and then again, that's enough distance there for a car to pull into here, maybe a second car. But we'll mark. We'll use the official Hamiltonville Farm pine cone to mark where the holes are going to go. So we'll put that there. And does that look straight across? Nope. Looks like it's going this way, don't it? So let me. Again, this don't matter neither. But it needs to be a little more like this. There. All right. So that pine cone and this pine cone is where I'll put the drill bit. Man, having the right tools just makes things so much easier, doesn't it? Let's go swap out for the tractor. We'll put the forks on the tractor and get the poles sitting down here. And we'll be, man, this ain't gonna take me 20 minutes. Get the tractor, shall we? Hey, while we're getting the tractor, we gotta take the bucket off the tractor with the forks on, because the forks is we're gonna grab the telephone poles with the forks. But while I'm thinking about it, if you're interested in these Hamiltonville farm shirts, go to hamiltonvillefarm.com. This one's got the American flag logo on the back. I'll try to turn around and show that to you guys. But it's we've only got, I think we got like 10 left in stock. So if you're interested in it, these are our best sellers, by the way. But hopefully y'all can see that. So there's like, I think I saw the last inventory before I need to order more. Got like 10 left in stock. And of course we got the hats. All right, let's take the bucket off and get the forks put on. Shoot, we'll be in business. Pick up the pallet forks. Like I say, I always like to try to raise up my implement or whatever. Make sure those bottom hooks connect on the quick attach. You know what I'm gonna do before we go get the poles? I'm gonna get that gate out. Maybe, I might have to use that fork extension, but maybe we can get it out. Let's try it. I'm not sure the forks are long enough. Pushing that water over, but that's okay. This is rainwater. All right, let me try that. That might work. It's caught on that corner over there with that ramp, but I'll watch that. There you have it. I'll actually just go drop this down by where the holes are and then come back and get the poles. Won't take too long. After church, I got to run to Tractor Supply and get the hinges. There's the poles I'm going to get right here. This is such a better setup this year than we had last year. All right, I'll just set it right here. And I'll just set it off to the side. And there you go. Now let's go get those poles. And that gate will, I might have the hinges for that. I'm not sure. I'll have to look and see. But if not, we'll go Tractor Supply. Let's see if I can do this without getting out of the tractor. There we go. All right, let me get the balance right. I almost got it without getting out of the tractor, didn't I? There we go. I wasn't going to, these are longer and smaller. I don't need those big ones right there. I'll put the thicker of the two on the hinge side. I see some raindrops on the window, but that might have just been from a tree because I don't feel it. I don't feel like it's raining outside. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but it'll work. I wanted to keep it on the forks. Let's see, I think that end's fatter. It don't matter. No, it is. Let's see. 7 inches. 6 inches. So let's put the fatter end in the bottom. Because, you know, that's how I like to set things. Where I like to be able to handle them 15 times before I actually get to set them. You know what I mean? Luckily, it's not a super heavy pole. Wow, that's tall. Chainsaw time. All right, let's get the other one put in. So a couple things. One, there's not going to be a gate opener on here. And that gate don't weigh, that aluminum gate don't weigh, you know, golly, 15, 20 pounds, 25 pounds. So I don't need a lot. There's going to be nothing on this side except a chain, like to secure it with. So there's the gate entrance. So we'll plumb it up, get everything packed down nice and tight. And get her cut off. Okay. Cool. Making progress. That side is going to have the hinge on it. This side's going to have nothing on it. So we're in good shape. I'll cut them off just so they don't look crazy. But in reality, I don't even need to do that. I brought a level and some tools. Let me see if I can get this thing leveled up and then somewhat secured. Plumbing level, I should say. Looks pretty good with you guys, or what? Y'all happy with that? I need a tamper thing or whatever they're called. Tamp. Is that what they're called? Again, this gate is only going to be on this pole probably 9 days max, be my guess. So we're just making do. Not bad. Y'all ever hear about digging out the hole on a full moon, or you have too much dirt left over, you don't have enough dirt to put back in? Y'all know what I'm talking about? How's that go? If it's a full moon, you get too much dirt. If it's not a full moon, you need more dirt. Something like that. Something about the phases of the moon. All right, I think that will hold the gate. Let's see how Let's see how long or tall that gate is. I'm gonna say 4 foot. What do you guys say? 51 inches. So we'll put it probably a foot off the ground. That's 61 inches. So we're gonna cut that pole off at 6 foot. 6 foot on the cut here. I'm gonna actually pull my tractor around so I can stand on the fork and cut it off. Man, I'm telling you, if you guys don't have a battery powered chainsaw, y'all are missing out. These things are legit. There's the 6 foot mark. Yeah, that chainsaw makes life so much easier. All right, let's do the other side. That's perfect. Who'd have thunk that? Yeah, I gotta get all this done. I gotta go to church in about 2 hours. Again, this side's only getting a chain. Let's see how far off we are. Oh, that's dead on. That's dead on too. All right. 6 foot, did we call that? Is that what we called that a while ago? It ain't gonna be 6 foot. I mean, you know, the ground not level. But we'll get her close. I don't know if you can tell it on camera, but the ground slopes here. All right, let me cut this bad hammer knocker off. Okie dokie. Now we'll go get the hinges for the gate, and we'll be done with this project. It's 8:30 in the morning. I probably started at 7:30, and it's taking more time. It's taking more time to like switch the cameras around and switch the implements around. If you have everything in place, it's a 30-minute job. Let's look at it from the road and see how bad off the posts are. Oh yeah, still a little high on the left side, ain't it? But not high enough to matter. Maybe I should have went 6.5 feet. Okay, let's go get the hinge. The rain is coming. Just now starting to sprinkle. It rained for about, you can see it sitting on the ground. It rained for about an hour this morning while we were at church. It quit, but it looks like it's about to start again. So let me get this thing knocked out right quick. I got the bolts and stuff, so let's see if we can get it worked out. Okay. I forgot to get the chain to secure it with. Perfect. All right, let me make some marks. Drill some holes. Yeah, I knew it. Those are 5/8. Those are 5/8 clamps. Tractor Supply only had 1/2 inch. But it'll work for 9 days. Like I say, it's temporary. And evidently I dropped my mic, so I had to run back, get the chain to put the chain on the gate. So once I got the chain, I was able to close the gate
secured the chain to the post, and I think it looks pretty good. And that's nice and level. It's going to keep the riffraff out for a little bit. And anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and sorry the audio went out, but it is what it is. Not a bad looking gate. Not a bad looking gate at all. You guys take care. God bless you guys.